in devotion, the intention makes a lot of difference. Externally, you may be ringing all the bells, putting all the tilaks, etc., etc., but the inner intention, what is that? There were two neighbors in a village, and they developed enmity towards each other. Neighbors often develop that kind of envy. So Ram Dutt and Vishnu Dutt started hating each other, loathing each other. He got one motorcycle, the other also got it. Ram Dutt got a car and Vishnu Dutt also got a car, and then Ram Dutt went for a vacation and Vishnu Dutt also went for a vacation. Ram Dutt said, this is serious matter now. I need to get a boon from Lord Shiv and get ahead of Vishnu Dutt. So there was one Shivalaya in the village. In the morning at 5 a.m. he entered the temple. He offered pranam to Lord Shiv, and he went and sat down under a tree and began chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. His resolve was, I will not stop chanting until Lord Shiv comes and gives darshan. But sometimes evil minds think alike. Vishnu Dutt had the same brainwave on the same night and same morning. So he also had resolved that I need the help of Lord Shiv to get ahead of Ram Dutt. At 5 minutes past 5, he also entered the Shivalaya. He offered his pranam to Lord Shiv, and he sat down under the other tree in the courtyard of the temple. When he heard Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, he understood what's going on. So he said, all right, so be it. Let's see. Whom does Lord Shiv give darshan to? He was saying Om Namah Shivaya. This guy started Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om. From morning it became 8 a.m. Darshanarthis were coming to the temple, and they were seeing these two completely absorb the name of Lord Shiv coming from their mouth. They said, we did not know there were two Mahatmas in our village. By 10 a.m. the word had started spreading that these two Mahatmas, you just have to go and have their darshan. So a lot of people were coming to have darshan of Lord Shiv, a lot of people coming to see Ram Dutt and Vishnu Dutt chanting the names of Lord Shiv. And some people were coming and giving them dakshana as well. And opportunistic vendors, they came to sell, on their thela some ice cream whenever they see a crowd. So a little carnival had gotten created. By evening time, they were still chanting. Parvati said to Shivji that these two are taking your name in that village. Why don't you go and give them darshan? Lord Shiv said, I will give them darshan, but they will not benefit. Nevertheless, now on the request of Parvati, Lord Shiv first went in front of Ram Dutt. Beta, I have come. Open your eyes. Ram Dutt opened his eyes. Umapati Mahadev, he offered pranam. Lord Shiv said, what do you want? Ask for a boon. So he looked. Bhagavan, have you given darshan to Vishnu Dutt as yet? Bhagavan Shiv said, not yet, but from here my next stop will be him. I will give him darshan. So you first ask me what you want, then I'll give him also a boon. Now Ram Dutt said, this is a very troublesome equation to have, because I am going to be the first person. If I say, give me a house in Beverly Hills, then he'll say, give me a mansion. If I say, you give me a Tesla, then he'll say, give me a Rolls Royce. He'll always stay ahead of me. So he said, Maharaj, whatever you give to him, you give me double of that. Lord Shiv said, Tathastu. He gave the boon. From there he went to Vishnudat. My child, I have come. Open your eyes. Vishnudat opened his eyes. Bhagavan is there. He is doing his pranam, doing Dandavat Namaskar. Maharaj, you are so kind, so graceful. Thank you so much. I am blessed. Lord Shiv said, what do you want? He said, Maharaj, I will ask. But before I ask, I want to know, have you given darshan to Ramdat as yet? Yes, I did. What did he ask? He said that whatever you get, he should get double. Vishnudat said, now, after such a long austerity, I will still stay behind. I will always be 50% of him. Then what purpose was served? Until he found a workaround. He said, Maharaj, make me blind in one eye. Lord Shiv said, Tathastu. Vishnudat lost one eye and Ramdat lost both the eyes. And all the villagers who were talking that two Mahatmas have manifested here, they realized they are not Mahatmas at all. They were taking the name of Lord Shiv, but the intention was evil. So when we go to God, oh, Hanumanji, if you do this work for me, I'll give you 5 kg laddus. Arey, give the laddus now. No, because if you don't do the work, then I'll have a loss of the laddus. You do my work first. So, this kind of approach that we employ, we forget that God has a law of karma. The law of karma states, as you sow, that shall you also reap. Karma pradhan vishva kari rakha jo jas karai so tas phalu jakha. You get the fruit of your own karmas in this world. Now people don't want to do good karmas and they want the fruit of good karmas. And if it's not coming, then okay, then Hanumanji, I offer you laddus, you do it for me. So this kind of approach, one Christian priest, he heard the prayers of many devotees. They have a system when they go and they confess to the priest, etc. So the priest said, I heard the prayers of so many devotees. And all of them were praying, Oh God, why is 2 plus 2 equal to 4? Why is 2 plus 2 not equal to 5? Everybody is praying like that? Yes. It means we did something wrong. And when we get the fruit of it, at that time, we say, Oh God, why are you doing this to me? So what we are getting in life is the fruit of our own karmas. Now you go to God and say, Oh God, please cut all my karmas. Why should He do it? And even if God does something for us, first of all, He will not do it. Take a look at Dashrath. Dashrath was the father of Ram. And that Dashrath, he passed away. Kaushalya became widow. And Ram did not save him. Now Kaushalya could have said that God is my child, save my husband. Ram says, no, this matter is decided in court. It's not that the judge has become son, so there will be some leniency here. Everybody will get what is in their account. And in case God makes some changes based on your entreaties, that also will be according to the rules. If you have developed a deep connection with Him, He can bend the rules a little bit. And if you don't have any connection, then on what basis will He bend the rules? Like for example, one man is standing on Highway 75 and he flags the car, "Hey, stop!" Driver says, "What's the matter?" "I need to go to the airport, please take me." This guy is crazy. He just presses the accelerator and takes off. And when he goes further, he sees his friend out there. So he slows down himself. "Hey, Patel ji, you are walking on the road? Come into my car." No, I'm taking a morning walk." "Take the morning walk in my car." How will he walk in the car? But he's insisting that Patel ji should come and sit in his car because Patel ji is his friend. And the other guy had a need, but he's saying he's a madman because there's no friendship there. So likewise, if we have got no connection with God, on what basis do we go and ask Him? "Oh Bhagavan, you please do this for me." For most people, God is just a picture they put in their shop. That in the morning you come, you take a 2 paise agarbatti and do this. And that also, I don't know if he's there or he's not, but if you get an insurance for 2 paise, why not? And the moment a problem arises, they go, "Hey Bhagavan, please listen to me." On what basis will he listen? So, first of all, in life we get based on our karmas. Second point, if God bends things, it is based on our relationship with Him. And third thing, if you say you have developed your relationship with Him, then why ask Him for material things? Why not ask Him for the highest thing, which is love for God? If you say that Hanumanji listens to me, then why are you asking Hanumanji for broken pieces of glass? Why don't you ask him to help you meet Ram himself? Ask him for the highest thing. This problem of asking will be finished forever. Or otherwise, ask what Prahlad did. Now we know the story of Prahlad. Nrisingh Bhagavan descended. Finally, he asked Prahlad, "What do you want, my child?" So Prahlad said, "Maharaj, am I hearing right?" Yes. "What do you want? Ask." Prahlad said, "Maharaj, yadirasisha me kaman varans tvam varadarshava kamanam ridya sanroha bhavatastu vrane varam." If you want to give me something, I ask you this, that I should never ask you anything ever in future. Make me free of asking. Think about it very deeply. Make me free of asking. Because if this disease of asking is there, there's a huge problem. Today we ask, "God, listen to me, He's so nice." Now there's no end to desires. Tomorrow, again ask, "God did not listen to me, He is so bad." Now there is no guarantee that each time what we ask is going to be fulfilled, because we are not God-realized saints. So sometimes the love will go up, then it will go down, then it will go up, then it will go down, then it will go up, then it will go down. And it's possible one day we may become atheists. This is the big problem in asking God for material things. And if you leave it to Him, "My Lord, I don't know. You decide what is good for me and give it." Our intellect is such. It's like the child in the jewelry shop. You put a child in the jewelry shop and put a chocolate in front and say, "Beta, whatever one thing you want, you take it." The child doesn't know the value of that $50,000 diamond. Child knows there's a Hershey's chocolate here. This is what I take. Likewise, we don't know the divine things in God's realm, this Premanand, Paramanand, Divyanand. If we say, ask. We'll say, okay, my Lord, you give me this. There was one lady, she was like an 80-year-old, and some poor ladies in the tribal areas in India, they have to cut wood, lifting it on her head. And one day she got so fed up, she threw it and cried to God. So God came and said, all right, I'm coming. What do you want? She said, oh God, you have come. Put that bundle back on my head. So our intellect is like that, material since endless lifetimes. Instead of that, we say, Meri chahi mat karo, main murak agyan. My Lord, you don't do what I ask you to do. Teri chahi mein Prabhu hai mera kalyan. You do what you know is good for me. Because I don't trust my intellect. Now God will have to decide, the eternal Father, what is the best for the soul. And that is what He will give to us.